everyone, Erica Walsh here, Purple Status Presenter with Unique. I have a team of over 820 women now. Woohoo! Team Scandalash. And I've been with Unique for over 3 years now. I celebrated my 3-year Y anniversary last month. So I'm super excited. I was super excited when I was asked to do a little training in here. And so the training is going to be on your why. I'm sure if you've just joined in this industry, in this business, you don't really understand what that is. But if you have been here for a while, you know what your why is. You hear people say, go back to your why. You always have to remember your why. Your why is super important. So I'm going to tell you really quick what my why for joining Unique was and has become, because you're going to realize that your why will change. It's going to change drastically. And actually, as you research your why and you research attraction marketing, the law of attraction, and you do a lot more personal development, you're going to realize that your why is actually a little bit more, it's a little bit more deep than just a why of why you joined this business. Okay, we see pictures of, I've done lots of them, pictures of my face, and then I write my why. Travel, freedom, flexibility, work from anywhere, business owner, stay-at-home mom life. These are all reasons. Friendships, money, extra income, reward trips. Okay, I'm doing this because we would write them all over the picture. And those are all whys. Discounts, makeup lover. So those are all whys, why you started the business. Okay, if you want to look at a why is that simple. My why was strictly financial when I first joined. It was because I needed an extra income. My husband was working 75 hours a week in his full-time job and part-time jobs as a carpenter on the side. And so we basically never saw him. It was myself and our 7-year-old and my 4-year-old and my almost 3-year-old. Okay, so I had a full plate. I was a stay-at-home mom, been a stay-at-home mom since my first was born, and my background was in autism, and I had worked since I left San Diego in 2008. Okay, and I joined in 2014. So from that time period, we struggled hugely from our move from San Diego to here, and financially things were bad. They were tight. They were hard, and it seemed depressing. Like it seemed like there was no way out. How am I going to get a job? Yes, I'm a college educated woman with a career, but I haven't done anything in it in a while. And I have 3 small children. How am I going to get a job that's going to allow me to be home, be with my kids, which was always a huge, gigantic passion of mine and a goal and like a hard limit for me. I was not going to miss out on my children in their life, in their first years and all that they, you get to be with them. I wasn't going to miss out on that. So how was I going to fit all those things? How was I going to do that? So scrolling on Facebook, and one of my friends in San Diego, oopsie, Mandy, she ended up being my sponsor. She had made this post about this mascara that came in this cool little case. That's how it came when I started. And I probably have the originals in here in my little desk here. And I said, heck with it. I've never tried this, but I was a makeup girl, always have been. My mom was a makeup artist, and I didn't wear a lot of makeup anymore, but I was really picky. Okay, I was especially picky on, number 1, my powder, and number 2, my mascara. My mascara, my mom would send me from Sephora, and I would always get mascara from her. That was the only way I could afford it. So thank you, Mom. So I thought, well, I love makeup, and I'm pretty good at deciding what's good makeup. So we'll go ahead. I'll do this $119 kit. If anything else, I'll get free makeup. Excuse me. So ordered the kit, started posting about it right away because, all the selfies I was seeing, it looked phenomenal. So I thought, well, might as well. Got orders before I even got my kit, got the mascara. And even though I was pretty, like a pessimist about it, and I was negative, I was thinking, I'm not going to really like this mascara. There's no way this is going to be a business for me. Anyway, we'll see. Tried the mascara. Oh, it's like angels, lights going off, confetti coming down. It was literally like that. I was like, oh, sweet Jesus, I love this stuff. And I think I could sell it. And no one else here was selling it. So I was like, why wouldn't I? Okay, so that was my initial why. That is how I started with Unique. Okay, my why, I thought at the time was, that I needed to make money, and I had a goal of $100 a month, which was blown out of the water the first month. Okay, I paid off my kit, and I had $80 extra. So I was like, oh my gosh, $100 is going to be easy. Let's up this goal. So my why of money is why I thought that I joined Unique. I thought that was my why. Well, I guess my why, after I looked at it that month, that I realized what a why was, and I heard all the leaders talking about it, and you need to know your why because it's very important. My why wasn't just money. My why was lifestyle. It was that I needed to have a job that I could be home with my kids. I needed to, I needed to be a stay-at-home mom. That was part of what I've always said out loud in my life since I was a little girl, that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom and I wanted to be around for my kids. And I wanted to be there for them after school and them not come home to an empty house. It's all those things that we all didn't have as kids and we want as parents to our kids, right? So I realized that my why, instead of just being financial, it was really lifestyle too. It was that, this business was creating a lifestyle where I can be home but still make money. My kids aren't going to daycare. I can take them to doctor's appointments. I can go to volunteer at the school. I can work anywhere. I can go visit my mom in the States or my dad in the States, and I can work when I'm there, or I could go on a trip with my husband and still work and make money. So these became my why. It was lifestyle oriented, and being home with my kids and having my kids see that their mom now just started her own business and that anybody can do this, So that was my initial why, okay? But my why has transformed, and your why will transform. If you join because, you thought a discount would be awesome, you love the products anyway, you're loving the foundation, so why not just get the discount? That's an awesome why to start with. Or you were feeling like you didn't have enough friendships and your social life was kind of like not there. You weren't, these people in your life, you weren't getting it from. So you were like, oh, this looks like fun. I could have a lot of fun. It's all online, or I could do some parties and meet new people. So social was your why. Maybe you joined just to have a little extra income. Like, you have a great income. You guys are all nice and everything's all together. You don't need like a full-time income, but you just wanted some extra money to maybe start up like a vacation fund. Those are all great whys, okay? And they're the reason or the why for why you joined. But they're not going to be, and I've realized this, and this might be a new concept to even a lot of us girls that have been in this business for a while, but what I've realized is that your why actually evolves, and your why is not the money and the friendships and those things. Those are super important. But those are more the result of what this business will give you. It's like money. Money is the result of my business, but it's not why I do it, okay? Because what you're going to see, now, first off, if you haven't been a part of network marketing in this type of organization, you really need to start doing personal development. And what you need to research is law of attraction, attraction marketing, The Secret. You can read The Secret. There's a million books. There's things you can YouTube all of this and Google all of it. But when I got really, really into it, now I'm a really spiritual woman, and I always have been. So it was easy for me to understand it because I got it. I always got the universal laws and how they are. But what I didn't realize was that your why is so closely related to the attraction marketing, okay? Because here's the kicker. There's a man named Simon Sinek, S-I-M-O-N, Simon Sinek, S-I-N-E-K. He did this TED Talk years back, and it was called Why Your Why is So Important. Okay, and he does this drawing up of the golden circle. You can watch this. It's only about 19 minutes on YouTube, the original TED Talk. But what the main thing that he says, and it really resonated with me. This is only recent because I've done quite a few why videos. Oh, here's my why. My why is kids and family. But what I didn't realize, and when he said this quote, it really hit me hard. He said, people don't buy what you do, okay? They buy why you do it. So I think when your why becomes so important to know deep down and how it's going to affect your business hugely is when you realize that people aren't going to buy what you do. So how I look at that is, Mary next door sells, Sally down the street sells, and Cynthia out in, the other town, she sells Unique. But you know what? I still have loads of customers that come to me. And do you know why they come to me? Because listen, they can go to anybody to get the exact same products. I'm not offering any product that Sally, Susie, Mary, Michelle isn't offering. We're all offering unique products. We all have the same product line. But these women come to me because they buy why I do it. I have attracted all these people into my life that are same as me, like-minded, stay-at-home moms, work-from-home moms, part-time women who want to be able to fit some extra income into their life, but need it to fit into their lifestyle. Spiritual people who are very into the law of attraction and manifesting and abundance, and so these people have come into my life and they buy from me because they know that that's why I do what I do, that I am in this for the passion that's in me. Okay. So what I realized is that my why of money was not really a why. That was just kind of a goal and a reason for joining. Okay. But now my why has changed so much. My why now is about creating a business where I can help other women do the exact same things as me, get the freedoms that I have and the flexibility that I have, and watch them get so excited about their business. So that's a huge part of my why now, is the leadership end. And you only get to see that when you do become a leader. So my why has changed because I didn't have anybody on my team. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine having 10 women on my team, let alone 820 plus women that are looking at you as their leader. So that has changed grossly. But also what is inside of me and my why that I realize now, on a social media aspect, like if you're looking at me from a social media profile and you go to my Facebook page, the one thing that I always want to exhibit and that comes out of me is positivity, and light and peace and kindness and positive body image and positive self-image as a woman. So those things, they radiate from me. Okay. They radiate. I want to make people happy. The minute they flick on I want them to be able to go to my Facebook and feel happy and feel, to just feel like I'm like a ray of light for them. And that even if I'm having a hard day, it's not pretending to be this way, but it's that, I struggle with everything everybody else does, and this is what helps me. So people can go to my Facebook and be like, Erica posted this really neat post about anxiety today, and it really resonated with me. And then, in their mind, they still know I'm their unique presenter. So it's like my why, which is more my purpose. Okay. It's now not my goal or my results. It is my purpose. Okay. And that's how I look at a why now. This might be a little bit of different why video than they thought I was going to make, but I really, after researching the why and watching Simon Sinek's video, it really changed my perception of what your why is. My why really is my purpose. Okay. It is what people are going to see from me. Who I am going to manifest into my company is going to be directly resulted to my why. There are women who are doing this business and they're all about, they're professional makeup artists. I am not. They can do their wing on fleek like nothing I've seen. Their brows are phenomenal, and they attract kind of different people than I do. They attract really hardcore makeup girls, like really hardcore girls that are into contouring, girls that are into the really on fleek brows. Not that I don't want to attract those people, but that's not who I'm game to attract. I would rather attract people just like me, your everyday person, but who is looking for a little bit more into their life. And this especially becomes important when we're not talking just about being customers and people that are going to purchase from you and that are going to add to your business, but when we talk about people that are going to join our business. So when they see your why, just like Simon says, they're not going to join your business because of what you do. They're going to join it because of why you do it. They're going to see all your lifestyle posts. They're going to see my posts out in my backyard in the summer when I'm gardening, and I'm still posting on Facebook because I'm still technically working. They're going to see me post, at the doctor's office. Oh, I'm so glad I got to come to my daughter's doctor's appointment, and that it wasn't an issue with my work because I have my own business, so I can do that. So they're attracted to my lifestyle, they're attracted to my why and who I am and what I radiate and what shines from me. So that's what your why ends up becoming. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of introspection, like a little bit of sitting down and looking at yourself. Okay, that's where personal development really comes into play here. So I want you to really think about that. I thought it was really interesting when I watched this video from Simon Sinek. I really did. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes, but I'm trying to make sure I don't forget. He went on, and he gave some really great examples about famous people that were famous for a reason, like the Wright brothers for flying a plane, or Martin Luther King for his amazing speech of I have a dream. And he talked about how their why was the reason that they became the success that they are. It wasn't that people before the Wright brothers hadn't tried making a flying machine, or that they hadn't been more successful about it, but it was that the Wright brothers had the why, the passion, that inside of them shone through, and they're the ones that ended up creating the plane that we know, and we know the Wright brothers as the ones that started flying. And so there are many people out there who, have a goal in mind for their business, and they have a fabulous idea, but when it comes to how they're portraying it and how they're explaining themselves and the reason that they're doing what they're doing, it's not going to attract the same amount or kind of people and the quality that you're looking for. So I think it's really important to look at your why this way, okay? So I would really, really, really kind of challenge you all to think about your why on a deeper level, not just, like I said, that we all do our little pictures with our names of travel, freedom, flexibility, work from anywhere. That's awesome. But you really need to dig down deep and realize that your why is more your purpose, okay? There's few people and few organizations that really know their why. And those businesses aren't as successful as others. So I would suggest to you, if you want to make this a career and you really are looking to make this into your dream job, that you really dig deep and portray your why and show people how, if your why is making women feel beautiful, then that's one of my whys, because I want all women to realize that we're all gorgeous, we're all beautiful, and that we can all make other women feel beautiful and make each other and build each other up. And just like Unique says, uplift, empower, and validate. And those are all tied into my why. And so that's why I think I'm so attracted to this company, is because they speak to my soul, they speak to my why, they speak to my purpose. Okay. Anyway, I'd love to talk more about it, but I'm going to keep this shorter than 20 minutes. So I hope that makes some sense. Like I said, Simon Sinek, his Why Your Why is Important TED Talk is simply fabulous. I'm telling you, it's so worth the quick little watch, and he'll make a little bit more more sense than I probably am. But I just want to leave you with one thing, and that is that when you become a leader, and if that's your goal in this business is to kind of create a bigger organization, that, leaders are those who lead and they inspire. You really want to be inspired by your leader. So you want to dig deep, and to be able to know your purpose in this business is so important. So create a why video. Do it. Share with your customers. Share on your timeline. Share in your VIP groups. Share in your business page. Share in your Instagram. Share in your Pinterest. Share the reason why this business is so important to you, and how it connects to your heart and your soul, and how it inspires you. And that the results of that are amazing, because you're going to get freedom and flexibility, and you're going to have money, and you get makeup discounts and all these things. So anyway, a little bit of a different way of looking at your why. I hope you guys understood that and connected with it a little, and I hope I made sense. Your why is going to change. It's not always going to stay the same. Actually, it will not stay the same for the reason that you joined. But deep down, your why and who you are is usually pretty much the same. When you go back to it, you'll realize that. So anyway, food for thought. Have a lovely day, ladies. And if any of you want to connect with me on Facebook, send me a message. Take care. Love and light to you all. Bye-bye.